Hey, what's going on, guys? Danny here with you. In this video, we're going to do a quick price update on Shiba Inu. And as always, this video is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. All right, so as you can see today, we have actually been falling in our price right here. And it looks like our rising wedge that we had talked about the other day actually did play out. We did come up here and test the 0.236 area on our Fibonacci, and we were rejected and came back down. So we actually did briefly meet this area right here, which was our target for our rising wedge. And as you see, we did break through here and actually did come down and wick down here and hit the 0.618 area on the Fibonacci. We were talking about if we did actually break this line, then our next target probably would be the 0.618. All right, and looks like because we did break a little bit farther down, I did extend this trend line over here farther. So it looks like we actually have extended the descending triangle right here. And of course, the longer and longer that you consolidate inside of a pattern, the more and more patterns you will create. And looks like we also, if we draw a trend line right here, we could actually have another pennant pattern right here. Of course, again, as more and more we go along, the more patterns we will create. But we'll have to see how this plays out and which trend line that we do choose and where we do break out at. And then we can get a more accurate analysis on that. But let's go over here and check out our RSIs and see how we are looking. All right, so over here on the 15-minute chart, we are currently right around the 39 area. You can see we did come down and we were oversold for a little bit and came back up and got a bounce. Our stochastic is starting to head back up, so that's a good sign as well. And over here on the hourly, looks like our RSI is still trending downward. We do want to break this little bit of a trend line that we have created right here. We might come back down and get a bounce and then head back through here. And stochastic is still facing downward on the hourly. Right here would be the bottom anyway, so it looks like we should potentially start curving back up and heading to the upside. All right, over here on the 4-hourly chart, the RSI currently is around 52. The stochastic is facing downward still, so hopefully we'll turn back up here in a second in a little bit and see. So another couple hours, hopefully we'll be heading back to the upside. All right, over here on the daily chart, drag this over and clear this out. All right, so over here on the daily, the RSI currently is sitting around the 71 area. So that's good to see. We do have a little bit of a support line right there. So it could potentially come down here and bounce back up and head back to the upside again. And our stochastic RSI is sitting right around the 49 area. We are about halfway down, so we may come back down here, potentially have a bounce and head back upward. If we do continue downward, then of course we'll have to reanalyze this and make sure we don't break out bearish around here. Let's go back over here to the 15-minute chart and see how we are looking. All right, so as you can see right here, let me get back on our regular price chart. All right, so we are currently getting a really nice bounce right here. Hopefully that will continue. We may have gotten all we needed and then just needed that bounce right there. So of course, again, we did bounce off the 0.618 area, which is our golden Fibonacci area. That's generally where we tend to retrace to. And once we do bounce off that, that is a good sign that we're heading back to the upside. And again, there's two trend lines we do want to stay above. We want to stay above this blue trend line right here. So that should act as support. It kind of did act as support a little bit ago. We did get a bounce off it. And of course, again, we do want to stay above this trend line right here. If we break through these, then we will have to reanalyze that and get some different bearish price targets. But I do believe we are still in a very strong bull trend, and we should continue to head to the upside. We could get a bounce up here and head back down, and then maybe even come back down and retest this trend line again, but we'll have to wait and see how that works out. But hopefully, if this is actually another descending triangle, generally right about 3/4 of the way through, we will get a bounce and actually break through here. So hopefully we actually will ride this trend line out through here and then break through here. We'll have to see how that plays out. But again, I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And always please make sure you do like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, thanks. Take care.